Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. I've got my special friend today who decided to come in and share his knowledge about cricket. His name is Rizvi Afraz, and today we're gonna pick best 11 for Australia. Rizvi, so what do you think about Australian first 11?
Thank you very much, and it's been a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure.
Australian main 11, I think they've got a very good side to win the World Cup 2019, and also with the way they're playing at the moment, I think they're top two teams to lift the cup.
So do you think that's a top 2 team?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's interesting. I think a little bit different than what you think.
Okay.
And we can reveal that a little bit later.
Okay.
So Rizvi, so you have to tell me what you think about your 11 for Australia, because we've got 15 players and 15 of them and they're really good players. Now it's a tough decision for you to choose the first 11. What do you think?
My main 11 will be Aaron Finch opening the batting with David Warner.
Oh, that's good, yes.
And batting at number 3 is Steve Smith.
So Steve Smith, we got Steve Smith at number 3.
And then batting at number 4 will be Khawaja with his current form.
So you know, Rizvi, recently Australian team, what they did in the practice match, they put Khawaja in number 1 slot and they put David Warner in number 3. Do you think that's a good idea? Because personally, I think David Warner should be opening the batsman. Like he should open the batting.
Oh, absolutely. I think David Warner is one of the best opening batsmen going around at the moment.
Yeah.
In Australian cricket and around the world. So I think he definitely have to open the innings.
Yes, well, I agree with you because he's a best batsman and he can give you a really good start and give you like 60-70 runs quickly, and he scored about 600 plus runs in IPL for SRH.
Absolutely.
So I feel the same, like opening David Warner.
Yep. And going forward, number 4 will be Khawaja.
Khawaja.
Put Khawaja at number 4.
Yeah.
Backing him with his recent form over the last 1 year.
Yeah.
Very consistent, scoring I think average of 70 in one-day cricket.
Yeah, he's been really consistent, but he's a little bit conservative player, but he doesn't shy to hit 4s or 6s when it's required, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, his current form is a definitely stand up for me. So.
And recently, but in warm-up match, he had a little bit of nickel in his knees. He was a little bit limping in the last warm-up match. Hopefully, the first game, Khawaja play for Australia because he is a reliable player to be either 3 or 4 slot.
Yeah, I think that's a minor injury, and I think he's recovered well and hopefully to play in the first 11.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah.
So what's your number 5?
Number 5 would be Maxwell.
Maxwell?
Yeah.
Maxi? Yeah.
Maxi, and everyone knows Maxi how he can change a game any moment, and he's a big hitter, and he can be the X factor for Australia.
Absolutely, he's an X factor, isn't he? Like he can change the game in like 5 overs. He can score like 5 overs, 50 runs.
Yeah.
And from 250 to 300, he can make it in just a split of a second. So exactly, that's right.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good pick, number 5.
And followed by batting at number 6 would be Stoinis for me.
Stoinis? Yeah.
He's a very all-rounder. He's come from Queensland. He's a big boy and he can hit big 6s.
Yeah.
And I think he's a very valuable member of the team.
Yes, and in Big Bash, Stoinis, they have been letting him to open the batting, but I don't think so personally he should open the batting because you got David Warner, Aaron Finch. They can take the job on board very easily.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, when you're playing for the Australian cricket team, definitely you have other players who can fill up those roles, which David Warner and Finch is going to do at the opening slot, and definitely Stoinis has to bat at number 6. Or down number 6 or 7 where you can play those big shots coming in late in 30 or 40 overs and change the game. And
fair enough. Yeah. What's your number 7?
Number 7 would be Carey.
Carey?
Carey the wicketkeeper.
Wicketkeeper, yes,
yeah. I think he played for Adelaide Strikers, so he looks pretty good with the bat as well. So I think he opened the innings for Adelaide Strikers. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Carey, but since he's the only wicketkeeper, so I'm just backing him up.
He's pretty sharp. What he's doing behind the wicket. Matthew Wade scored a lot of runs for the state, but I had a feeling that Matthew Wade might get picked up for Australian squad. But he has been doing a really good job, so it's fair call to have Carey in the team.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's been very good in the sort of format of the game. So I mean, the selectors have backed him, and I hope he does a good job in the World Cup.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your next one?
Next one would be my next one would be Pat Cummins.
Paddy? Not Nathan Coulter-Nile?
No.
All right. Pat Cummins. Yeah, Paddy.
Yeah. Because he can bat, and as you have seen in the last summer in Australia, in the Test matches, he was pretty good with the bat as well. I mean, he shows a lot of character, and he can score big. He can place those big shots as well.
Yeah, I agree, and he can. He's one of the good all rounder who can be number 8 compared to all other teams.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And what's your number 9?
Number 9 would be Neil Coulter-Nile. So.
You're gonna have Coulter-Nile number 9. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
So he can also hit big sixes. If he has got on his arc, he always hit on the leg side, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen much of him, but I've just seen him in the IPL. Mumbai Indians.
Yes.
So he's been very effective in this IPL. So.
Yeah. And also he bowled really fast balls. Like he can swing the ball both sides.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. And what's you reckon Nathan Lyon?
And next would be number batting and number 10 will be Nathan Lyon.
So you're gonna keep Nathan Lyon in the squad?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Because he's been very consistent for Australia for the last 1.5 years.
Okay.
2 years, and he's been bowling really well in Test matches and the sort of format of the game. And I would definitely back him. So.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah. And the last, not the least, who is your number 11?
Mitchell Starc, obviously, the great man.
So you're keeping Starc in the team.
Yeah.
And you don't have a leggy Zampa in there.
No. But having said that, I mean, it really depends which team we are playing against and also where we are playing. So it really depends upon the condition and the weather and other factors as well.
Okay, that's fair enough. So you're gonna choose.
Yeah. But this will be my 11.
That's the first 11.
First 11.
And of course, Starc is one of the greatest bowler. You can take your wicket. You have to watch out for your toes, isn't it, when you bat?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And on your head too. He actually hit the warm up match against Sri Lanka. He actually hit 3 or 4 balls on the head of the Sri Lankan batsman. So you gotta be very careful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, he bowled 150s all the time, 140 to 50. So you have to be very careful when you're facing him. But you know, he can be a match winner as well for Australia.
Oh great, all right. So Rizvi, your team looks really good. But my question is, you have allocated Steve Smith in number 3 slot and Khawaja in number 4. What do you think that Smith playing number 4 and Khawaja playing number 3, because he's one of the opener, and then if David Warner goes to opening slot, then why can't Khawaja play in number 3?
Look, I mean, Australia's got a very good batting lineup, especially the first 4-5, you know.
Yeah.
And reason being, David Warner and Aaron Finch opening the batting. It does make a lot of sense because it's a left and right hand combination.
Yes.
That's the reason. And David Warner, as we all know, he has been opening for Australia for a long time.
Yes.
So and Aaron Finch has been doing really well.
Yes.
I mean, that's the reason they are the best opening partner at the moment for Australia in this World Cup.
Yes.
And batting at number 3 has to be Steve Smith because I mean, we all know how Steve Smith what he can do.
And even he had a century in a warm-up match.
Yes. I mean, he's a fantastic player, you know. And Khawaja batting at number 4 gives again a left and right hand combination. So Steve Smith coming in number 3, and then again number 4 Khawaja as a left-hander give again a batting option for left and right combination.
Yes, that's
so
right.
That's the reason I'm just putting in that order.
In that order, okay. Yeah. And you've got an interesting choice. You have got Nathan Lyon, which is off spinner instead of a leggy. Yeah. And nowadays we have got, as you can,
Adam Zampa. Yeah.
Mr. Zampa.
Yeah.
So everybody's picking leg spinner because they just have been so successful in recent times. All the team have got one of the leg spinner. You think about Abdul Rashid for England. You think about Chahal for India, and you think about Afghanistan have got Rashid Khan. Most of the team have got one of the leggy in their team. You just let the leggy out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, the reason I left the leggy out because Zampa is a very inexperienced. That's one of the things, and he has been doing really well recently in the series against India. He's got a few wickets there.
Yeah.
He had a very good series, but I think in real big games, in a pressure games, he might fall apart. So that's the reason. That's the reason I didn't pick Zampa. So I picked Nathan Lyon above him because Nathan can be vital as well. Even though he's off spinner, he's got a few different balls he can bowl.
Yes.
So he can use his, and he's a very smart bowler as well.
Yes.
So in difficult situation, he can use his variation to get big batsmen out.
Fair enough, and he has got a little bit faster on the air and he does those balls. So when he doesn't need to fly it sometime, he can have the skid through. And in England situation, when if the weather is warm, he can spin the ball really hard.
Yeah.
And that's right.
That's the reason I just choose Nathan Lyon above Zampa. So.
Yes. Fair enough. All right. I think you've got a very good team.
Yeah.
And how you feel that Australia will go? How far Australia can go in this World Cup? What do you think?
I think they've got a very good side. David Warner and Smith coming back in the team, and it's a very very strong side. And they have recently proved playing against India, winning the series. So definitely they're going to play in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
So Saheb, now tell me about your Australian playing 11s.
Well, my Australian playing 11 is very similar like yours. I have got Finch and David Warner are going to open the slot. I just do not agree with Australian team management that they are putting Usman Khawaja on the opening slot. I feel David Warner is the way to go. He can smash the ball. He can make like hundreds or 150 runs quite easily. How much form he is in. He's fantastic, and he had a great time in IPL back in India. So my opening slot will be Finch and Warner.
Yeah.
And Steve Smith and Khawaja, that will be 3 number slash, because if Finch get out, I will send right-hander, which is Smith.
Okay.
If Warner gets out, I will send left-hander, which is Khawaja. So you will have that left and right-hand combination going on. So to make the ball a little bit more make the life more difficult to bowl.
So you're going to change in every game. So depending on
the situation. So depending on the situation, because as you said, that Steve Smith have got enormous amount of experience. He's a legend in cricket. You rather have this man play most of the overs. However, all the number 4, because it's not T20 match, it's a 50-over match. It's a long time. So number 4 is very important for our team. I rather have someone who is more experienced and who can take singles in the overs, and he can hit big sixes. So because he has got the 2 abilities. Whereas Khawaja, I feel a little bit conventional player. He might not be able to go out and hit 6s and 4s regularly. So if he comes in number 3, it would be a good idea to have number 3. And if he gets out in 30 overs, then we'll have a following players who can hit 6s.
Okay, so you've got 3 and 4 solid. Who is number 5 and 6?
Well, number 5, I will have Maxi.
Yeah.
He is fantastic player for Australia for a long time. He has shown his character. He can take the game away from anyone, any team on this earth. He's more like Andre Russell for West Indies. Yeah. So he can hit 6s, 4s. So I'll have a number 5 for him, and I'll give him most of the overs to play and then make maximum runs as possible.
Okay.
Number 6, I will have Stoinis. Stoinis is a great value add for Australian team. He can bowl a bit, he can bat a bit. So that's a really good thing to have in any squad. So I'll have Stoinis. He can hit big 6s, big 4s, and take singles if required. And he has got the ability to make himself calm down. He's not like a Maxwell. He'll come and hit 6s and 4s every ball. If you need him to stay back and build the innings, he can do that. So I'm just gonna preserve him a little bit, just in case if you have got an early couple of wickets. So just gonna preserve him to build the innings, just in case if you've got the top order just collapse.
Yeah.
Then of course Carey, I'll have him.
Number 7.
He's actually shown a lot of character since he came into this national team. He's playing really good, and even he can hit 4s and 6s. He's got a beautiful cover drive, I've seen. It's just amazing.
Okay. Number 8.
Number 8, I will have this man. I think number 8 slot, we don't want to rely on Pat Cummins to come and build the innings or play good cricket. We want number 8 to come in like last 1 or 2 over who can hit massive sixes. So he has got a big hook. So he comes in, he can take the ball and he will hit big sixes on his leg side. So I feel he can come in a bit earlier than Pat Cummins and hit more sixes and fours.
They've
and
done pretty well in the IPL, you know, playing
yeah.
with Mumbai Indians. They've been very explosive.
Yes, that's right. And if number 8 had to bat in number 42 overs,
Yeah.
then I will say Pat Cummins, because Pat Cummins have got ability to build the innings.
Yeah.
You know, play another 4-5 overs to get the game closer to the finish line, and then hit sixes and fours last 3 to 4 overs.
Yeah.
And then of course I'll have Pat Cummins.
Number 9, yeah.
Number 9.
Number 10.
I will not have Nathan Lyon in my team.
Oh, okay. So who are you going to have instead?
I will have Mr.
Zampa?
Zampi.
Okay.
I will have Zampa in my team because.
Why think so?
Well, I feel leg spinner have got a lot of input to put in this World Cup. As I mentioned before, we have got Rashid Khan, Adil Rashid. Leg spin have a lot to say, and you know, even against the Indian team, Zampa bowled fantastic, and he has got the guts. Whereas Nathan Lyon is sort of a test player. He can preserve the runs, but I'm not too sure at this stage because he might have a little bit flat pitch or a little bit grass on the pitch.
So you reckon he might get hit for big runs?
Yes, that's
in
right.
Shorter format.
That's right, and he's more flatter on the ball, whereas Zampa can flight the ball. He has got the guts to give you the flight and let the batsman play big shots, and that's why he takes the wicket. When as soon as batsman misses, wicketkeeper will get.
But don't you think so? A lot of leg spinners in the shorter format, they are not giving too much of air with the ball. They are bowling a lot of flat balls to the batsman.
Well, when you have a leg spinner, you always have to take the chance of having 1-4 in every 2 overs, because they always have they do give you flight and they come in the full tosses and then they'll hit 4 runs. But I don't know, I've got a feeling that Zampa will be more beneficial than Nathan Lyon.
Okay.
Nathan Lyon, yes, he has got experience. Yes, he played a lot of test matches. He's one of the best bowler in test matches. However, I feel T20 and one days, Zampa has got more experience than Nathan Lyon. He played more matches. Zampa played overseas. He went to a different country and played T20 matches. So I feel Zampa have got more experience in shorter format of the game.
Okay.
And to add it to that in leg spin, I believe Steve Smith should also come in and bowl.
Yeah, actually he did in the few warm-up games.
That's right.
And he was pretty handy as well.
Yeah, he took a wicket.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, he took a wicket.
Yeah, I think Steve Smith is going to bowl in this World Cup.
Yes.
At least he might, Aaron Finch might use him for a few overs.
Yeah, so Finch can bowl, Maxwell can bowl, Steve Smith can bowl. Yeah,
we've got varieties, yeah?
Exactly, that's right.
Okay.
And we can get away with one spinner and have 3
part-time bowlers bowling across.
That's exactly right. So we can get the 15 overs out of the part-time bowlers.
And what about your last man?
Last man is I'll have this man, fastest bowler on earth.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be fantastic. I'm just looking forward to those fast Yorker and breaking toes and heads. That's what he's
capable of, yeah.
That's right, yes.
Okay.
So that's my 11 for Australia. Okay, Rizvi, so we discussed about Australian cricket. Now recently did a video on Indian cricket team. I had my 11 pick. I'm really curious what will be your top 11, and tell me something about what's your number 4. Which player you're going to put in number 4 slot, because India is going in a situation they are not too sure which player they're going to put in number 4.
Okay, my main 11 for India will be definitely opening with Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan.
Okay, yes.
They've been very consistent pair for India.
Yes.
For over years now, and they've been playing very good cricket.
Yes.
So these are the 2 batsmen who are going to open the innings for India.
Mm-hmm.
Batting at number 3 will be Virat Kohli.
Okay.
I mean, he has been very good form and he's been very consistent, and he's definitely my number 3 batsman.
Okay.
And number 4 would be KL Rahul.
Yes.
The reason being is, India has been backing up, and Kohli is really backing Rahul's skills.
Yes.
And I think he's definitely going to deliver this World Cup.
Okay. Well, did you a lot of discussion happening with Vijay Shankar to be playing number 4? What do you think about Vijay Shankar?
I don't think Vijay Shankar is still should be batting at number 4 because he's still new to the Indian side and he has still have to prove a lot of things. I know he has got a lot of players and Virat is backing him up, but I don't think so. He's still capable of batting at number 4. So
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So number 5 would be MS Dhoni.
MS Dhoni, yes.
MS Dhoni plays a very important role in Indian team with his experience and the experience and the
wicket keeping side, what he did in IPL, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. With his wicket keeping skills, his calmness in the crease and to the whole group, he makes a lot of difference.
And his experience.
Yeah.
So he has got enormous amount of experience in last 10 years, and then he can add in. Sorry, not last 10 years. I think he's playing for like
last 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
And he can chip in all those experiences, captain's experience, and he's fantastic with DRS review.
Oh, excellent.
People call Dhoni's review.
Yeah.
And he has got like I'm guessing maybe 90 to 100% success rate.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he plays as I said. He is one of the key factor of India. He's a key member of Indian side, giving his all his experience coming to play and all young players.
Kulcha, like they get support from Dhoni.
Oh yeah.
When they bowl, like Kuldeep Yadav, upper fake, niche fake, do this, do that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Like he's supporting Kuldeep Yadav and Chahal as a pair. What to do in a scenario.
Yeah. I mean, not only them. I mean, with the bowling group, with the batting group, and with the fielding group, he adds value to the team. So he's a very important member. Going forward to the next. Number is batting at number 6 would be Hardik.
Yes.
Hardik is as you know, he's a very explosive player and he's been very successful in the Indian squad with the ball and the bat.
Yes.
And being an all-rounder puts him I pick him in my side. So and also my number 7 would be Jadeja. Jadeja is a very I would love to have him in my team because his left arm spin and also his explosive batting. He can come in last 20 overs or 10 overs and he can play his big shots. So
all right.
And the main thing about Jadeja is he can save at least 20 runs for any team. He's a very good fielder.
Take a couple of run outs.
Yeah,
that's another added feature.
He's a very good fielder. And then number 8 will be Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Yes.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. He's a very good bowler and he can swing the ball both ways.
Yeah.
And he's very consistent,
Yes.
And especially in these English conditions, he'll be quite vital.
Yes.
Good. And he can bat as well. So that's he's my number 8. Number 9 would be Mohammad Sami.
Shami, yes.
Sami, he'll be in my team. That's for sure. I mean, he's got a good pace. He's one of the best attack India has ever had for the last few years now.
That's right, and he's bowling those fast balls and some of the Yorkers, and even he can do reverse swing. Nowadays, it's hard to see reverse swing with the bowlers. You just going away, just fading away.
Yeah.
Whereas he still got that reverse swing end of the innings, so that will be really handy for India to have that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Sami he looks very good. He looks very fit, and he had a good run through in the IPL, and I hope he delivers this World Cup. So,
yep.
Yeah. And the last one is I'll go with number 10 would be Bumrah.
Yes.
Bumrah, he's been doing very well in the last couple of years. He's been bowling really well, and he's been have done well in overseas conditions as well. He's been very good in the recent IPL with Mumbai Indians. So I'll pick Bumrah.
Well, he's a ICC number 1 bowler, isn't he? And he, I think he's more like a De Villiers. in bowler. So he can bowl Yorker, bouncer, slower. He can skid through the ball. He's got different action. He's like more 360-degree bowler, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think with his very he's got very unorthodox accent, so that's give him an advantage, you know, and also he's bowling really well, and he's using his those bounces, those slow balls. He's got a very good set of skills. So I think he's one of the...
And he can do good cross seam as well. So if needs be, he doesn't need to use that seam ball. He's just gonna go cross seam and then just bang the ball on the on the turf, and then I mean
he's going to be a key member in the side, in taking few quick wickets in the early innings. So.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. And what's the next one you've got?
My final one would be Chahal.
Okay.
So Chahal, he's a character, you know. So he can he's a very good leg spinner, and I've watched him in the last series. He's been very good with his variations. And he's got a lot of wickets in all home and away series. So he's going to be a key member as well.
That's right. The little guy with the big heart, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And you can use him during 15 overs. And then you throw him the brand new ball. He can give you like 3-4 overs, and he might take a wicket.
Yeah. And also you can use him in death overs as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
And he can give you like 2-3 wickets in the warm-up match yesterday. He took 3 wickets against Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But in your squad, it's a couple of things interesting I found.
Yeah.
You did not include Coulter in your team. You know what's Coulter? So Kuldeep Yadav and Chahal. So that's a pair.
Okay.
Usually people are keeping that.
Okay, that's the nickname, the Coulter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean Kuldeep is definitely my. I've choose him as number 12 just because I know he's got the variety. Just to balance the side, I just pick Kuldeep at number 12.
Okay.
But he'll be playing as well in